I'm ready.
Hello. I think my
Oh my
mic's
God.
working today and I didn't misclick and
Did you unmute everyone?
yes, you're
hope you
unmuted. You
didn't.
should be unmuted. Praying.
Are you sure about it?
Audio. Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Okay.
Okay, everyone I think can hear everybody else. Can you guys hear the others? Last time
Yeah.
I
can hear-
accidentally
we can hear
double
each other.
clicked on my mic and I unmuted myself and then remuted myself. It was
Okay,
was
well,
the worst.
Dude, I hate when that happens.
Honestly.
Oh, she goes full again.
Yeah, yes, no, I slapped my face and I covered my camera.
Where did my face go? Austin,
Okay.
my
Where did
face
you go?
I didn't
Uh-huh.
touch anything. I didn't touch any.
This has
Help!
happened all
Get me
the
out of the
time.
void. Get me, guys.
Yeah.
Help! What
Subsequent
did you
viewers of this podcast, this has happened all the time.
Okay,
I need to
back.
know. This is my first time ever on this
No,
thing.
it doesn't usually.
No, it doesn't. This
Okay,
is the
thank
first
God.
time I
Why
think.
are you-
No, maybe second time.
Why are you not working? Oh, girl.
Help,
I can't look
chat,
at my
help
notes,
me.
bruh.
Chat, help me. Oh. Okay,
I'm
I
not
think
being
I
able to look at my
poo.
notes. Why is it covering you with
Oh,
when I open
So
Google?
guys,
Why is it
you come
covering
here
you?
often.
Is this my notes or this your notes? Okay, I got my notes. Mostly in
You know
bullet
what?
point form.
I'm going to have to look at my notes through something else. If Lucy is in the chat, please
Lucy,
get me
get your
like an
ass
iPad
here.
or something.
Oh my fucking God.
Nope. Okay,
Okay,
you know
I'm
what?
sorry,
Whatever.
I'm
I don't
pretty
care. I'm not gonna be able to look at my notes, guys. Actually, I'm gonna have to look at my notes through my phone. So you guys are gonna have to carry looking at the chat because my live chat is not working on my computer because
Don't worry,
I fucked it up.
No,
I'm gonna have
it's
to
fine.
read my
People
notes of
do
my
that.
phone on Google Doc. All
Yeah,
right.
don't worry,
Well,
Good at that. We are good.
we'll actually start now. Today we're going through Transformers 1. I'm here with obviously as usual Moona, but also our very, very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, I'm Umbruh, the Celestial Brave, and subsequent adjacent, what was it? Associate to Eternia V, mostly to Moona. I'm also part of G-Kids. Hello, subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah, subscribe to
Yeah,
Espen and the other members of Eternia V.
Yes, Umbrah's link should be in the description if it
I will
works.
check for you right now.
Praying, bro.
Should be.
I'll put it in.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you tagged him. It's good.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yep.
If Moona ever disappears from screen, I am just doing stuff aside. For some reason, even though I'm just screen capturing Discord, if I have something above it, it's not working, and I have no clue why.
Oh my god, we have a timer now. Yes, Callie, we have a timer.
We have a timer because it was actually you. It's actually because of
You're the
you.
reason. It's
You're the
you.
reason.
You're the problem. It's you.
Because you kept on insinuating that we were over our time, when in fact the timer had not started until partway through. So, we were not.
The entire
We
podcast
were
isn't
not.
50 minutes long, it's only the discussion that's 50 minutes long.
Only the discussion was. Alright, I have my notes up.
And pick a
Okay.
service, you better hurry up. You know exactly what service I want you to finish, so hurry up, get that done.
Without further ado, I'm just gonna start the timer. Because otherwise, also gonna be here for 2 hours. Because we will all just chat.
Background numbers just floating in space. Well, he lives in space. What do you expect?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start. Okay. You guys are okay to carry the notes though, right? So I can go on between chat and...
Okay, so my first note in absolute all caps, covered in little hearts, is Optimus X leader.
yes.
Wait, is that actually what we're gonna start with?
Well, it's at the top of my notes.
Okay,
My notes
let's...
are not in order.
Should
My
we
notes are not in any order.
Google Doc?
Guys,
Should I use the doc?
on the
I did not
Google
put my
Doc,
notes
we're
in Google Doc.
starting
I
with
did not-
introduction.
Oh my
Let's
God,
just start
Moona.
by
Okay.
introducing the topic. For those who don't know about Transformers or the Transformers 1 movie, it was made by Josh Cooley, and if you don't know him, he did like Toy Story, Up, Inside Out, and basically every Disney and Pixar movie that made you want to cry yourself to sleep at night. Yeah, that's him.
way of describing it.
Yeah. When I was going through
yeah.
the movies he'd done, I was like, damn, this dude was the reason for my childhood trauma. Like, Up was something. The starting of that movie had me bawling, and I will never be sorry for that. But yeah, it was produced by Hasbro Entertainment, aka the same people who made the My Little Pony movie, which makes sense why I absolutely slapped. And it was distributed by Paramount, because Paramount distributes almost every other movie now. Yay!
Yeah, and almost every other Transformer movie has been distributed through Paramount anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I found actually this little tidbit factoid. I didn't know if you guys knew this, but the film's budget was between $75 million to $150 million.
Well,
What
about
the fuck
that,
type of money
actually,
is that?
those reported values are less of its actual
Shit.
value because they never take into consideration the amount that they spent
broke
for
something.
marketing. But to be fair, I think they didn't spend a lot on marketing, because have you seen that shit? Holy fuck!
Terrible.
Holy
terrible.
fuck!
Marketing was terrible.
They had like singular head posters, and that was about it. And it was shit. It was not good. It was not good.
It was not-
But
it was
yeah,
not the best.
I mean, I bought the poster. I mean, I got it for Christmas, but still, I got the poster for the movie.
Have you seen the fucking Bumblebee fucking Instagram live fucking
Yes, that was so funny.
stream
That
thing?
was
God.
so funny.
God, that
I
was so
found that funny.
shit. That was so shit. What
Actually,
the
really,
fuck
though,
was
you
I
actually-
looking at?
Dude, I was actually searching for that Instagram page.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are seriously
yes.
not centered. What happened to you? I'm just gonna squish
Alright.
you over a little bit.
Thank
All right.
you.
More about the concept of this movie as a whole. The Transformers was a show that came all the way back to the 70s. That started with the whole...
Ooh,
It's
thanks.
definitely Japanese first, before it got imported into American markets, then turned into a cartoon that got a big boom within the kids. From that,
And it
The
also
best-
had a really big. Oh, you said boom, not Big Bang.
yeah, the greatest thing about the Transformers and its popularity was not because of its many characters and its gimmicks, but because of the fact that those characters have a story behind them. Each and every Transformer boxed in a package comes with a little character description telling you what they are, and that was the big seller of the franchise when it first started.
That was
This
it?
movie,
I
yeah.
thought it was just robots that turned into cars and planes.
No,
and...
it's definitely because of the fact that everyone has a story. Every character, even if they didn't appear in the show, they have a story.
Huh.
Yeah.
I did not know that part.
Oh. Oh my Jesus! What are you,
Did
did
you
you do,
restart?
Mom?
You restarted the timer.
bruh?
What are you doing?
There's our actual timer.
What happened?
I think I had a second timer set by accident. That
What do you
scared the
mean you
living
have
shit out of
two
me.
timers? Okay.
Did you guys hear how loud that was?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
It was like a siren. Oh my god. Jeez. It was like one of those like evacuation like ones from like the TV series, like duh, duh, duh.
I thought y'all had a
Everyone else could hear it. Could you?
Five Nights at
could you hear
Freddy's? Freddy Fazbear? Gregory, we need to vent. Gregory.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Vented. Blue vented.
I didn't even know
Great
there was a
job,
second
Super
timer
Chef.
set. There was nothing that said that. Damn,
Okay,
everyone
we're
else
wasting
heard
time. We're
that.
wasting time. Back on track. We've got too many notes to go through, or at least I
On
do. Anyway, let's.
Past eight or nine movies since the original series aired, Transformers 1 is technically the 9th film that has ever came out under the Transformers name. Starting
Hell
with
yeah.
the Transformers the movie back in '86, all the way to
Wait.
last year, all the way to yeah, I know you glazed
They
that shit.
killed off so many people. I'm so mad they killed Ratchet. I'm so mad they killed Ironheart. I'm mad they
Shit.
killed so many people.
We need to move on. We need to move on. We need to move on. Okay. Up until last year's Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, which wasn't like that bad.
It
But-
wasn't that bad. I thought it was quite good actually.
Yeah. But okay. What's next though? Transformers 2. I wish. Heretic.
I
Welcome.
wish.
Welcome.
Please give us
Welcome, my dear
Hasbro.
Starfarer.
Give us Transformers 2,
Yeah.
and my life is yours.
Welcome, my dear Starfarers, to the podcast that I forgot that I was supposed to be part of.
We kind of
Anyway.
just like kidnapped him here.
Yeah. Isn't that the way you always bring me to collabs?
Ugh, I'm
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah. Don't die.
But But
You remember
Transformers
that.
1 has been recently hailed as the greatest Transformers movie because of its amazing plot, characters, and just general pacing of the movie. However, the also biggest thing it's known for is the fact that it failed at the box office despite its amazing performance in terms of rating. Now, we will be discussing about the plot in a little bit. Why the fuck does it sound like I'm the one running the show? Anyway, let's keep going.
You know what? I'm just quickly. I'm going to jump in here. I'm just going to say, I'm surprised it did so bad at the box office with the sheer amount of times
why?
Moona went to see this thing.
So for those of you who don't know, I went and saw this movie like 3 times in the cinema. One was like an early showing. I went with my mom, and then the second time was on the actual release day, and I brought like 10 different people with me. So that was in like luxury class. That was like gold class, like peak, right? So that was expensive, right? And then I think like one time I was just out, just hanging out. And who I was hanging out with was like, hey, the cinema's right there. Do we want to just like go watch the movie a third time? And I was just like, hell yeah, let's do it. Like, why not? Why the hell not? We ain't doing anything else today. So yeah. I went and watched this movie 3 times in cinema, and I got it on DVD.
Yeah. And it's
And we watched it like 3 times at your place. Jeez.
Yes. First
couldn't
time
get
was
enough of
initial
it.
run through, second time was actually paying attention and taking notes.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Moona tried to convince me, Callie, to watch it right after we watched The Wild Robot. It was like 11 p.m. Also, she willingly gave up having a large drink just to get a Transformers 1 cup. Yes.
You know what? How was the
I still
Wild
have that.
Robot?
I'm drinking from that right now.
How
Peak
was the
cup.
Wild Robot? I never got to see it.
Well, it was so good that Callie, who was dressed in a full Hatsune Miku cosplay,
Oh,
was
the
bawling
crying
her eyes
photo.
out at the end
Yeah.
of it, and we didn't have tissues, right? So what
So
did we do?
I should watch
I
it.
gave her our tickets, our print-out tickets, and she just wiped her tears with that. It was very funny. I still have the photos.
Oh, jeez. Yes. Now,
We should do an
before we
episode
waste
on
all of
Robot.
our time, sorry, not sorry, we should probably move on to it. Now, the first thing we're going to properly talk about is the visuals and audios. And I just want to quickly say, one, shout out to the people, I think, yeah, I had it here, the Industrial Light and Music and Magic, the Industrial Light and Magic Company. They were the ones who did the animation for it, and it is beautiful.
The animation is so good, man.
It's beautiful, especially in that one scene with the holograms and they're being like showed like what actually happened. It was beautiful.
The Alpha Shrine scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. But
Yeah. Not just the
It's
animation.
the crap out of this movie. I can speak no bad words about this movie at all.
But one thing I would like to also talk about the visuals is how they made the lighting. You see,
lighting
the
was so
the animation studio got one thing right, and it's that Cybertron is a planet of metal, and every last one of the characters has a gleam to them. They shine, they reflect light around them, and everything on their feet is also reflective as well. Everything about it is just super well detailed, and I think that my favorite set piece was just the city of Icon in general. You can see the gold, but see the little seams of color in between every billboard light and every bot that walks through the streets of it.
I'm
So
disappointed
there
we
is
didn't
that.
get Streetlight Soundwave. Could you just imagine in the movie, just like he transforms and he turns into a streetlight and he just starts keep posing?
Yeah, he does
Look,
that.
I will just add in, as much as the visuals of there's no doubt they were beautiful. But I do just have to say, because Moona and I, when we were rewatching it like 3 times, we kept on like pausing it and pointing it out. But in several scenes, they have literally just copied and pasted the exact same bots all around the same exact room. And the issue that I have with the only issue I wrote with it is that they didn't even change their colours. They literally
they were
looked the
just-
exact same.
As much as
Yeah, we pointed out like there was 3 of Ratchet at one point. There was like
Yeah.
maybe 5.
They don't even like change the colors. Like they could have like had one be pink and purple, one be blue and white, and like then it would look at least a little bit different. But it's literally just copy and paste, and some of them were like really close to each other, so it was really obvious.
As much
Going
as
continuing
people
with the
who
background characters, there was I don't know how many people actually know this fact, but there was a last minute change to make the person who won the Icon 5000 Chromia. So originally it was supposed to be like Mirage, but then they changed it because of Rise of the Beasts. They thought, oh, people get confused. All right, let's just make it Chromia. But since it was such a last minute decision to make it Chromia, who won the race, if you look in the scene where after Orion and D16 get like punched in the face by Darkwing and they're both complaining, in the background is Chromia, like original G1 Chromia, talking with the other miners. So there's two Chromias.
Yeah.
And also, here's another mistake. There are two Ratchets. There's the Ratchet that you see in the mines or the other miners. There's also like when they're in like the hospital, med bay, whatever it is, right? Over the PA system, they're like paging Dr. Ratchet, paging Dr. Ratchet. There's two Ratchets, bro. One's a full-on doctor with a
He's
PhD,
duplicating.
doctorate, whatever, right? And then there's one in the mines.
But as much as as much as there's that much like bullshit happening between the inconsistency of the characters, glazers of the movie might just say it's a reference to G1 and their animation errors.
Dude, I was literally about to say that.
Yeah, I know you. I know you.
No, they do not. Jazz lost a leg. He yearns to get the hell out of the mine.
So, yeah.
Also,
overall, yeah, the anime.
Animation was beautiful, but
Animation
also
was good.
audio. I think this is I can't remember exactly where it's from, Moona, you know though. But the music used in the scene where Optimus was falling at the end was actually taken from Transformers series, whichever one it was, I can't remember. And it was one that I've literally watched.
So
Prime. specifically
Yeah, Transformers Prime.
Everyone,
and when
like,
Bumblebee
everyone
is
who
dying.
was so excited about that fact as well.
Yeah.
So specifically this, the composer of the film's OST has been done by Brian Tyler, who's worked on one other Transformers property before one, which was the Aligned Continuity's 3-season plus movie special Transformers Prime, which has stellar music and is a fan favorite between fans alike because of the fact of its amazing story, characters, okay, maybe not the humans, and of course the music. Brian Tyler has one very
okay. Raph is pretty important. Okay, I told them Raph is probably the most like.
Shut the fuck up! I don't like any human character except Agent Fowler. Get out.
Yeah, no, okay, no, you're real for that. Agent Fowler's so funny.
Okay.
So telling me I got a chip in my butt that tells Uncle Sam when I stop for donuts, and you can't track Prime.
So in the entire 27 album OST, the most famous OST that they put there is The Fall, happening in, well, the most climactic moment of the entire series, where both D16 and Orion Pax, spoiler alert, if you're not ready for that yet, gets christened as fucking the GOATs, Optimus Prime and Megatron. And this entire orchestral piece is just a huge ramp up in emotion and fucking instrumental when it does the fucking Optimus Prime, and then the fucking and then like he fucking flies back up. It's fucking amazing. If you have for all the people that haven't known, I fucking dubbed over that scene. It's unfortunately gone from YouTube, but you can see it on Reddit. Hi, I'm Umbruh, the guy who made the Transformers 1 food dub. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, the only major Transformers video I've consumed is Umbrah's Fries Up dub. Yes. Yes.
When I saw that scene, I was honestly like, am I actually religious for Optimus Prime?
Right?
Like,
yes, Espen, join us.
Like, that was sick as shit. But also, I just want to quickly say, Agent, I saw your comment there about the Minecraft movie being cooked, and I don't know why this is being brought up, but I do just have to ask because I've been thinking about it. I don't really want to go see the Minecraft movie because I love Minecraft and I think it will ruin it for me. But should I watch it to make a podcast episode on it?
I'm gonna watch the movie just to make fun of it.
Should I force myself to watch it so then I can make fun of it? Should I do it?
Like,
we can go together and we could do the episode together.
We'll
could do
we'll
it,
do the whole
trust.
Eternia. We'll bring in the entirety of Eternia 5. Let's do this, gang.
Just
Let's do
50
this.
minutes wouldn't be enough.
Alright,
It would have to be a
well.
series. It would have to be like a 3-series episode on how bad the movie is. I'd have to make a separate playlist for it. Yeah. That's how bad it's going to be in my soul. I already know.
We're running out of time. We're running out of time.
Wait.
Back on track. I've still got
Okay,
so
fine.
many dot points to go through. Please. Please.
Okay, I'll quickly
yeah.
go over the plot, because I wrote up the quick plot thing really, really quickly before. For those who haven't seen the movie, just so you understand what the fuck we're talking about and what's going on, just quickly. Basically, the movie is for D16 or
Ryan Pax, that's
Megatron's
what
character development. So, the movie is an origin story for the main heroes and villains of the Transformers series. It introduces a younger Optimus Prime, aka Orion Pax, and Megatron, aka D16, if you missed that before, who used to be besties.
Can I just add in really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. Alita's name was supposed to be Ariel.
Ariel,
but
I have it
Hasbro
written down there.
The name rights to the name Ariel, so they just had to call her Alita 1. If we got to see Ariel, I would have been
D16
so
is
much
Megatron,
happy. That's
the main bad guy from the Transformers series. But yes,
So D16 becomes Megatron. I saw,
and
sorry, yeah. I just have
these
in
two
chat,
were
yes,
like
yes, yes.
brothers. To put it into perspective for you, like at the start of the movie, they're best mates. They are, yeah, and we also meet in it a younger Bumblebee who's B127.
Sorry, his name is
And then Alita or Ariel. And basically they fight against the movie's bad guy, Sentinel Prime, absolute dickhead.
Sentinel
Hate you.
no prime. He can go perish. You know what? I'm glad he did, actually.
To basically save Cybertron or their home planet. Basically, Sentinel Prime's deal is he's like, dude, I'm the savior. I'm gonna go find this. What the fuck is the thing called? I've forgotten. The Matrix, and save everybody because I'm amazing. Whilst literally aiding the people, like destroying the fucking planet, but whatever. So then he can gain more power. He's also
chat. To quote someone else who told me this, if you think about it, Sentinel Prime basically created racism on Cybertron.
Yeah.
Because what he would do is he would take the T-Cogs out of the newly born, like, you know, protoforms, whatever you want to call them, right? And he would make them become minors because, like, he's taken away their freedom and ability to transform, basically. So he's just like, oh, you guys are cogless. All right, go down in the mines, mine energon for us. Yeah. No. Basically, like, he's got a whole list of war crimes.
Yeah, he should be in jail or dead forever. I don't care.
He is.
I don't
He is
condone
dead.
violence, though, guys. Shush. Alright, so we'll move on so then we don't run out of time, but the cast.
Yes.
This was
Right.
literally just an excuse to reuse fucking Marvel characters, and it is the shittiest fucking casting I've ever fucking seen. Scarlett Johansson only does one voice, and it's Scarlett Jo fucking Hansen. If you watch Transformers 1 and then you go watch the Sing movies, which she was in, she sounds the
Or
exact
fucking
same.
any other
She is not a
Marvel
good
movie
voice
before
actor.
Endgame.
Chris Hemsworth
I
is in like almost anything now, and it's kind of boring. He only knows a few voices, aka Thor
What
and
are you
Logan,
saying?
and that's about it. I'm not wrong.
When they first announced who the voice actors were,
Okay.
I was kind of sad. I was like, it's not Peter Cullen. It's like, okay, but then
the
I went and
benefit-
watched it. I was like, you know what? This actually works. This
For the
works.
benefit of the doubt, Chris Hemsworth does fit the Orion Pax role, and he tries his best sounding like Optimus Prime by the end of the movie.
He does.
Yeah.
And at least he doesn't
But-
dig too deep into the Thor voice, but it's a little bit Thor voicey in some parts. You have to admit.
I'm just sorry. The first thing that came to my mind was "We roll out," and then Skywalker's just like, "What?" And then she was like, "Louder, transform and roll out."
Bumblebee's voice actor was absolutely
Egan Michael
killer
Key.
though. Yes.
I love the AA Rod reference.
Yes.
Keegan-Michael Key has been is pretty as his role as B127, also known as Bumblebee for people
Also
that
known as
yeah, you can shut the fuck up now.
Aw.
You can he plays the role of a really annoying guy who's just really energetic, but is also like the comic relief of the entire gang. But of course, the best cast member and most praised role in the entire movie is of course Brian Tyree Henry's D16 or Megatron, as this guy is a very good heir to the voice actor.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was he again?
Don't ask me that right now. I'm too tired to know names.
Who's the G1 voice of Megatron?
I can tell you this, Mr. Frank. I always say his last name wrong.
Frank Welker. There we go.
Welker. Yeah, there we go. Welker.
Yeah,
I always say the last name wrong. Yeah.
Because instead of Frank
Welker.
Welker's comical, what was it? Comical 80s bad movie villain voice for kids, we now have a very
Like the raspy
emotional
old
and
grandpa voice.
now we have a very emotional and angry and what was it? Very what was it? He's just hate filled. His voice is when he
Yeah.
becomes Megatron, or by the time
You
he
felt
realizes
the
truth
anger,
about
like you
Sentinel.
felt his emotions.
Yeah.
It was
He's
beautiful.
so good at it. He's so good, man.
Definitely, his best moment in the movie was when he fucking said, "The Age of Primes has ended. No more false prophets.
Prophets.
Follow me,
Yeah.
and you shall never be deceived.
Deceived.
Rise up!"
Uh,
Yeah.
We did not rehearse
That was
by the way,
beautiful. That was beautiful. If it was slightly more timed, it would have been even better. But
I hope I can I can do that speech by heart, but also every other shit. But yeah, no, voice actor anyway. So yeah, that is the main cast, but I would also like to give a huge fucking shout out to Steve Buscemi's Starscream, as he is a very, very
He
good
did
runner.
so good. He did so
Yeah.
Really good.
For those who
or-
don't know, I just want to say this while we're talking about Starscream. So in G1, Starscream had like this really annoying high-pitched shrill voice, and in the movie we don't really hear that like shrilly voice. So I was kind of like, wait, isn't this like pre-G1 events? Okay, whatever. But then like when D16 is like crushing his throat, you can kind of hear it going like really shrill and like screechy. So I'm like, yeah, there it is. That's
Yes,
Starscream.
because in the original G1, he would sound like, "Scream is now your leader. Decepticons follow me." But now,
That-
But he would transfer into a plane, and then
Bro,
he would
that was
crash into the tower, and
perfect.
then it would blow up
But then
his face.
Steve Buscemi's was like, what was it? What was it? Are you spies or fucking
Yes,
incompetent
incompetent
lackeys?
We're
Yeah.
not spies.
Dude.
But he's incompetent.
That's screamy. More of he is a leader. He is a leader because he was before Megatron took over. He was the leader of the what was it?
High
deserted
Guard. The High Guard.
Yeah. But yes, but there are a lot of good casting. Like
Dude, Soundwave and Shockwave's voice actors also cooked.
I just have to
but
say,
okay.
your voice was like spot freaking on. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, why he's so good. He's so good.
That freaked me out. I was like, am I back in the film? What? Yes. Also, I'm just going to quickly put in there because you just reminded me, and I will be remiss if I don't say this. Plus, my dad told me to say it. Just a heartfelt moment very quickly. Can we all please say rest in peace to my dad's G1 Transformers metal collection. He had like half of the Transformers in like metal like G1 statues. And they were moving, and look, my dad says our mum sold them. She claims that she misplaced them, but they were lost. So rest in peace. Rest in peace to the G1 metal statues.
G1 Devastator.
Absolutely devastating. Like anytime Transformers is brought up, that is spoken about. Yeah. Moment of silence, please.
Go, rightfully so. Alright, we got 20 minutes left, and I still got so many freaking words. Can we please
guys,
get to the doctor?
Favorite scenes, very quickly. My favorite scene, race fucking scene. That shit was on fucking point.
That was amazing.
That was so much fun. It was a great way to start off the film. It was a great way to start off the film with a bang, and like you immediately got to like know the characters.
Volte would like me to say that it's about the race. Okay, very important. When they started the race, D16 said, "If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you." And then Ryan's like, "I accept those terms." And then again, spoilers, he did. Bro accepted the terms and conditions. Also, can I just add, Blur was in that race. He was 100% sabotaged. I don't care what you say, alright? Blur is the fastest Cybertronian in existence, okay? That was sabotage.
We were actually theorizing if we thought that, so there is one of the, like, things in the race is, like, this kind of, like, metallic, like, trap, like, this, like, magnetic, trap thing. Yeah. And we were theorizing whether if Blur could go through it quick enough that it wouldn't, like, affect or, like, magnetize.
Yeah,
he's not the Flash where he can phase through objects.
Yeah, but, like, still.
Okay, it was the Touch reference, so if you don't know The Touch by Stan Bush, are you really a Transformers fan? I'm just kidding. Anyway, so basically, in the G1 movie, the song The Touch is played whenever Optimus Prime is on the screen, and the song goes, "You got the touch, you got the power," and in the movie, Alita says, "Orion, you don't have the touch or the power." Joke's on her, he became a Prime by the end of that.
Or also, I remember it was actually during the scene that we actually stopped and like went back to the start because we were like, wait, how many times does he threaten Orion during this film? And we did a count. Did you write it down?
I wrote it down. D16 threatened Orion Pax with death 14 times.
14
times.
And that's only death threats. That's only death threats. There was other violence threats.
Gang, I think we gotta keep moving on. 22 on the clock.
Yeah, no, I know. Sentinel's laugh is like a dead giveaway as to him being bloody evil. What else I got here? Wheeljack and explosions is very funny because he can't escape them. No matter what continuation is. Okay,
just
we
quickly,
talked about the animation. Mm-hmm.
Just quickly, I think you both agree that this is your favorite scene. If you guys wanted to quickly talk about it. The one you have written down there?
Which one?
Oh, right. So, okay. My favorite scene in the film is actually Alita encouraging Orion to be a leader, despite it all. You see, in a personal standpoint, I have grown up under Optimus Prime's character. He's been my role model ever since I first saw him in the 2007 movie. Because I love
you.
I know. Shut up. Anyway, but here's the thing, right? I have because it was what Alita said to Orion that really struck home with me about him having this blind optimism that lets him do the right things despite the fact that everyone around him thinks that he's
incredibly stupid. Well, the first time given a pep talk.
even that there's a cheesy line in between it. That line struck me really hard, and just realizes, damn, I really have grown up to be like this guy. God damn. So yeah,
I was watching that scene. Sorry, you finish. You finish.
As I kept watching that scene, it's when I realized that that I can actually relate to Orion and then Optimus Prime afterwards. Because I think if I would give one theory about what would happen in the sequel, ever so possible sequel of the movie, it would be the fact that it will focus on Prime's struggle to be a leader. That's actually a plot point that they covered in the UK series of comics back when the series first aired.
Okay, my turn. So, my genuine reaction when I first watched that scene was I was just like rocking back and okay, so basically we all know that one scene on like the very start of My Hero Academia with like Baby Deku was like rocking back and forth in the gym where he's just like waiting for the episode. That was me when I was watching that scene, except the difference was I was just like the biggest grin on my face and I was just like kiss. I wanted them to kiss so bad, man. You don't understand.
PG movie.
They are so
God
cute,
damn. It's a PG movie.
I know, bro.
Okay.
And then. Because I was watching. This was when I was watching it the first time in the cinema with my mom. So she turns and looks at me like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "You don't understand."
Why do you want robots
Because
to
they're
kiss,
in
says
love.
my
The
mom.
robots are in love. Anyone who doesn't think that is stupid and didn't watch the film.
Also, they canonically are together in one.
Yeah,
and also,
exactly.
Espen, I made you watch that one episode specifically about Skyfire and Starscream. So
Yes. I'm just gonna say though, like, I didn't even know that they were like meant to be lovers until after I'd already seen it. And the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, they're so cute," you know. So even without like knowing, like I could tell. So anybody who couldn't tell is just an idiot.
Me
What was
when
the
guy
other thing?
talk to girl in animated movie. Oh, they fucking, bro.
Oh,
I
that's
think
pretty
there was
much like
another thing about that I wanted
yeah,
to talk about. But where did it go in my notes? Goddamn.
All right, should we
somewhere.
go to the least favorite now?
Yes, I shall begin because it's very, very quick. The final battle. I'm so sorry. It was fun
I have
parts of
so
it,
many more notes.
but I
have so many
also
more
felt
notes.
like it kept on stopping and then starting again, like again and again. Like there were so many pauses and then boom, fighting again, and then pause and then boom, we're fighting again, and it was just like this feels like the freaking the third book of School for Good and Evil. War and more war.
If you just
Now they
wanted like
mention it, yeah.
because I think
Yeah.
the last the assault on Iacon was a full, what was it, 18 minutes long. I might be wrong, but
Yeah.
if they cut off the pauses, I think the entire segment would just be a slog to watch in its entirety. The point
Yeah.
of a well choreographed sequence is a roller coaster of emotions. You gotta have those highs and then those lows before you
I ju-
ramp up to another
Yeah.
high.
I
Probably
just mean
in
I
less
feel
than 5
like
minutes.
that we kept on ending the fighting. And then
And then
boom,
another
there was
one,
another
another
fight
one,
that started.
more
And it's
fights,
like
spilling
you can
news.
have
Yep.
pauses without completely stopping one fight between two people and then starting another fight with two people like 3 bloody times.
Well, to be fair, right? The battle only happened on Iacon Tower.
Yeah.
Nowhere
Yeah,
else.
it did. Well, then they kind of fell out, and then they landed on top of another building.
Yeah, but because then our characters got a bit split up. D16 was left with Sentinel in the tower, while B
Alita
and
was
Orion
chasing
runs
down,
around. Yeah,
what's her name?
Arachnid. B and
Arachnid.
Orion goes to the
I wanted
communications bay.
you to understand how much I wanted to see more of Alita beating the absolute crap out of Arachnid. I would have loved to see like that, just like yeah.
It's fine. The little one wheel like hard turn that she did while chasing
Yeah, that was
Arachnid in the building
beautiful.
was
Hell
really
yeah.
clean. It was really clean. But yeah, okay. My least favorite scene in the movie is the entire badassatron to begin with. The entire badassatron joke. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I hate the joke. I
It
just
was
felt like it was
overused.
so fucking cheesy. Like
It was pretty funny.
and when he repeats it not once, not twice, but fucking 3 times to Alita,
Yeah.
God, shoot me! Holy
It
fuck!
gets
I will
too
rip
much.
you in half, please, Megatron, rip out his voice box and
Oh damn!
please.
Okay. Okay.
Holy
Damn.
fuck! But yeah, it was
Hey, like
just
the little dude is just like badassatron. Yeah, you like that, right? Like badassatron. I'm gonna need you to stop talking. I'm gonna need you to talk less.
dude.
Okay,
I
can talk less.
really didn't like the jokes to the point that I just gaslit
just
myself into thinking
feel
that it was the most funny joke in the
the
entire
jo-
film.
I just feel like the joke is funny the first few times, but if you keep on saying it again and again and again and again, it gets not funny and just annoying. But then at the same time, I think maybe they potentially did that like deliberately, so then you'd get annoyed along with all the other characters, maybe.
Ooh,
But
that's a good idea.
I was so annoyed that he full on tried to like put like a plate of metal over his mouth so to stop him from talking, but then he managed to get it off anyway. Like Alita was like, "Why is he gagged?" He wouldn't stop talking even when he was unconscious, especially when he was unconscious.
So
And then
I
like,
would.
he pulled it off anyway, so it was nothing. He's like,
So-
"I told you it was a toilet off."
So yeah, I think it would be a deliberate reason to why you guys get annoyed for it, because if this is more or less just taking from different ideas across the franchise, then I think they will keep B losing his voice box by the end of it all.
Yeah, they have
By the
to.
Yeah, they have to. Please, I want this guy
It's
to
Oh,
shut the
like
fuck up.
it's
I
the
want this
most
guy to
like
shut the fuck up.
depressing but like important part of his like character, I feel.
Yeah, yeah, that would be, it would be a really good setup for it.
If they didn't get rid of his voice box, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'd be pissed.
God,
I'd be
yeah. I'd rather have the guy
Naked.
talk in beeps or like use the Earth radio to like skim through and create a sentence through like
Oh
movies and
yeah, yeah.
songs. That was
The
a
Dude,
really
do
beeps,
you
good
the
have a
idea.
bad review prepped?
No, I just whipped up the IGN review on it so that we can like agree or
Yeah.
disagree with it. This is how I do it in my
'Cause-
reviews.
Yeah, I really like that. But yeah, if we'd like to, because we've only got 13 minutes, so I just thought we might as well move on to your review
Well,
that you've got prepped.
I've got so much stuff to talk about still. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, B basically sleeps on the conveyor belt. I feel like that's like a safety hazard because like what does it just turn off in the middle of the night? What happens with that? Because if it does just turn off and there's still people dumping all the trash, it's gonna go down there and then like what just go on the conveyor and just like pile up on top of him as he's sleeping. Not the best thing to want to wake up to or even situation you even want to be in. All right. Also, the mask that he was wearing when they were thrown in the basement, I noticed that it looked like a Whirl from IDW. Also, did Sentinel intend to have them
Or gather a
Sentinel
bell in less than 5 minutes.
Darkwing in the like the Darkwing know about it? All right.
No.
Like,
It's actually, I think it was confirmed that Sentinel did want to bring them to his actual personal quarters. It's just that Darkwing was like really fucking pissed because realistically, Sentinel wanted them to just encourage the miners to work harder.
Exactly.
That's it.
yeah.
But
Because he just
Yeah.
wanted more power in the end, let's face
Yeah,
it.
he wanted
Yeah.
that damn energon. He wanted that damn
What I
energon.
loved about what Sentinel's voice actor did was like the way that like his
Reminded us.
entire like the way he did his thing, like the entire shift in his character's personality from when like after the Quintessence where he's like, I want every damn miner working in those mines until I get my energy. The change in his voice from like Sentinel
Every time,
before
every
that
mining shift.
was so good.
No miner gets a break until I get my energon.
Yeah, that line.
Yeah.
But, dude, the change in his voice, like the way he did it for that scene was so good.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
it's
it really shows you, like, how...
he's a
It's
political figure. Why the fuck would he not have a Nazi side?
Just quickly,
True.
did we explain for the people who don't understand what a T-cog is?
No,
The
okay.
T-cog is a
stands for transformation cog, and it's the thing that
take
lets
it
the
away.
Transformers transform. And
Yeah.
also, what I do like about the T-cogs in Transformers 1 is that they actually look like how they look in G1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. In other iterations of the franchise, the transformation cog is an integral organ to the transformer biology. And it's not like you can just rip it out of somebody's chest, unlike in 1. It is
Yeah.
direct, it is inside. You have to surgically remove it. For
Like
one,
in
for,
Transformers Prime, for example.
yes,
Yeah.
Starscream
Yeah.
transformation cog was removed to power Nemesis Prime, was it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Nemesis Prime.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it
so.
was Nemesis.
I could pop out my DVD.
So, yeah,
not
there's
my
that.
DVD, my Blu-ray right now.
Right. And then Darkwing comes in. It's like miners, miners,
Miners!
yeah.
What other notes I got here? Okay. How long really is 50 cycles? Because in different Transformers media, one cycle is
Yes.
different.
Here,
Right,
I
like,
actually
yeah.
have the. I have the accurate conversion because of the theory of relativity. It's not as a direct one-to-one thing.
Because
Let's-
in some different continuities,
Yeah.
one cycle is one day, and there's
Okay.
no way in hell Sentinel did this whole thing.
Okay,
in
wait.
50 days.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in Transformers Fall of Cybertron, the game starts off with the saying 5 Earth days before launch. That means that Cybertron works on a different timescale because of the theory of relativity. So,
Well, yeah, Cybertron is like bigger and by like a bajillion times bigger than Earth. So,
well, I would talk about some science physics shit, but I don't think you guys
yeah,
would
we
like
don't have
it.
time for that. No.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
nanoclick is approximately 1 Earth second, but a click is 1.2 minutes. A subcycle is
Yeah.
30 minutes. A cycle is an hour and 15. A mega
There's no
cycle
way
is...
he
Look,
did that in
all in
like
all-
no. Okay, what the?
All in all, I
50
think the
seconds.
point is that, like, there's not, like, the best continuity with, like,
Yeah.
tiny little things. Like, with big details, like, there's pretty, like, decent continuity. But, like, there's all these, like, small details that throughout all the different Transformers series and movies, like, there's not the best continuity, and you're like, wait, but, like, that was this way in this, but not this way in this. And they're, like, acting... Like, this was actually meant to be a prequel originally for the live actions, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
No, it was not. No, it was not. The director was
No,
crazy.
that is wrong.
The director was crazy. The producer was crazy. No, it was not.
There was something about, like, this being a prequel to one of the previous things, but then it didn't end up being
the
that.
Bayverse, Sentinel Prime would not have died, and he would not have been blue and yellow. Sorry, blue and gold.
It is not. It's more of just an origin story rather than a prequel to any pre-existing source of media.
Yeah, it's
No,
kind of
I
like
read
it's-
that originally, though, that it was
individual.
planned to be for something. Like, I read that originally it was, the original idea was to be a prequel for something, but then they dropped it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. I think there. One thing I would really want to talk about, is the development of D16. From the very first point in the entire movie, you can actually see that he has anger inside of him from the beginning. He is the guy that wants to beat the shit out of
Yeah.
Orion if he can ever transform into a shovel. He is the guy that would
He's got
threaten
a few
Orion
Angie issues.
because he has a lot of anger issues.
With it.
And when
Yeah.
it's the fact when
death threats.
hold on. Okay. I want to spend these last 5 to 8 minutes to like just talk about this one character. You see, his character is perfectly described in a sense that he is a guy that genuinely believes and just trusts in the system because he can't do anything else about it. When he realizes that Sentinel is a fucking bad guy, he starts doubting Alpha Triad. Because like, no, he can't be. Dude, you're fucking lying. That dude's our savior. He's finding the Matrix for us. Oh, yeah.
They all
check
kinda said
this shit
that.
out. Yeah, it's like, check this shit out. Ooh, dust shit. Ooh, hologram. For the power of all of Cybertron. Pew! And then he fucking, oh no, he can't do that. And it's like, and then when they go outside, holy shit, the Quintessons. And it's like, nah, I can't be. Is that Sentinel? And then he fucking kneels with them. No! And then he's like really fucking angry. All my life.
He got
was a
even
lie.
more mad when he specifically saw Sentinel behead Megatronus.
Yeah, and he like, okay, he's angry, right? But he feels helpless because he can't do anything, which is the reason why he's just stuck to the system. Unlike Orion, who wants to just be more than meets the eye, as you know what Chris Hemsworth keeps fucking saying. So, that's why he ranted out to Orion, right? It's like, because I know what we're gonna do. It's like something like, but no, I want to kill him! I want to walk Sentinel through the mines and show everyone the false prime that he is! And then, and it's just in that emotion. He wants to rip him in half, but he can't.
He
But
wants
that's
to
what-
pieces.
Yeah, but until Alpha Trion gave the gang transformation cogs is when D16 got more confident. He started getting more he started getting more happy, like, we transform! Yeah, the rest of you fucks can transform into cars, but I transform into a fucking tank! Check it out! I can
Tank
kill
Pro.
people! Yeah.
Just quickly.
The way that he absolutely killed that what was it?
Viacon.
Viacon? Yeah, the
Viacon.
Viacon. He would like the smile on his face. He was happy. He
Yeah,
killed a
and-
guy. He was happy.
And he was really confident after that about him taking the map to like
Yeah.
the
He's like,
the
hey,
proof.
give me
It's
that.
like, it's like, hey, dude, I got this.
Just quickly
Like,
before I forget,
I got
because you
this.
just
I got
reminded
this.
me.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
I literally just blanked on the names, and I didn't write it down because I'm an idiot.
is
But
it?
in the
Correct.
hologram scene where you're watching them all be murdered, I think you actually pointed out to Moona, but like one of them like only dying because they got distracted because they saw another one dying.
Megatronus and Solus. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So I
yes.
don't know how many people know this, but apparently Megatronus and Solus Prime were a thing.
Yeah.
And to clear up any confusion, Solus Prime is a girl.
They are a thing. In every other continuity, they are a thing. It's just that because Solus created Megatronus's Requiem fusion blaster or something. So
But yeah,
that's bad.
in that scene there was something about like Megatronus like was like fighting off and like he was looking fine, but then he like saw her get like injured or something or like killed or something, and then right after that he gets killed.
Yeah, beheaded.
Beheaded,
For all the
done,
fucks
dead.
that say, for all the fucks that say, what was it? Oh, but like maybe the Browns aren't dead because their colors didn't fade away. They're the first bots of
I
the
know
entire.
you're taking a shot of me.
Okay.
I keep
Yeah.
saying this to you, so I know that's
Yeah.
directed at you.
No, I actually didn't know that was from you, but it's because of the fact that they are the first bots of the entire Cybertronian race. They're an older set
Yeah.
of species. They have paint jobs, while the rest of everybody, as the theory produces, has a essentially Gundam Seed. What was it? Phase shift armor, where their colors are powered by their sparks,
Huh. I didn't know that.
so they could be more vibrant.
That's pretty cool.
So that's the theory. That's why when they die, they fade away.
I love that theory,
Which I like
actually.
that
That's like
reference.
a...
That is a reference
yeah.
to G1, where, like, you know, the absolute most tragic thing in existence, traumatizing trillions of kids in the 86 movie, is when Optimus Prime died.
Die. Do not grieve. My spark will be one with the Matrix.
Ultra Magnus, you're in charge! And then he drops the Matrix, and then
Fucking take this, Ultra Magnus. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Whoa, glowy thing. Oh, here you go, Ultra Magnus. Oh, okay, here we go. Put in my chest. It's like, and then fucking dies.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, the Matrix works like this, alright?
No, okay, hold on. 30 minutes. No, say it after. Say it later.
Alright?
Just
Please, we need to move.
Just quickly before we finish, did we want to quickly do the review thing, or did we want to wait until after the time?
Oh man, I still got more notes. I review afterwards. I still got more notes.
2 fucking minutes. We have 2 fucking minutes.
Back to the shut up. Back to the Icon 5000 thing. On the leaderboard, we can see references to like a bunch of other Transformers, like Cliff Jumper, Slipstream, Slingshot, some of the Stunticons. I think was Motormaster on the board, or am I crazy? No.
I think you pointed it out to me.
Diane was there. And okay, there was basically point is there was a lot of other people, but specifically the one I really wanted to point out was Hot Rod. All right, we could have seen Hot Rod in this movie.
They're saving it for the 3rd film, okay? Jeez, all right.
Just breathe, it'll be fine.
I've seen like fan art of like what he would have looked like, and I'm just like, damn, I wish we got to see.
Is there
this.
any more like super important?
Okay, let me just skim through my notes really quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. D16 says, no, why? Why did you do that? Why? He's talking to himself.
Why?
Yeah. Like, he's talking to himself. Like, he's saying, like,
Really?
why did you shoot your best friend, you idiot? Like, he's scolding himself.
Why the fuck
I
would he
didn't
say
pick
that?
up on that. I feel really dumb for
Who
that.
ran into his gun?
Oh gosh.
Anyway,
Any other quick last, like really
I got more,
important
I got more.
notes?
okay, now this is just more stuff about B127. The deers, I guess they're not really that important. Blah blah blah. Mention that.
I think the best part of the movie is the characterization of every character, even in their slight.
Espen, the Rhiannon Sentinel comparison on the Tedros scale. That was a very important.
Oh my god! Yeah, we were
you too.
discussing about... We can do it after the time is finished, because Tedros scale is after the timer stuff. I'll get back to
my
that.
favorite point is
The throne of the High God's throne that Starscream sits on. That is a reference to
his coronation throne.
Yeah.
His coronation
Yeah.
throne.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. 40 seconds left.
This is what I don't understand.
I just
Right,
wanted-
all the miners, like, you know, go and fight, what was it, Sentinels, bodyguards, whatever the hell. Right, but then there were still miners in the mines.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, and this is where we get, like, the body double thing again. Like, we know Ironhide definitely went out with them to go fight. But then, like, we saw Ironhide, and, like, I think maybe Brawn as well in the mines again. And I'm like, wasn't he just fighting with the other miners? What's he doing? How did he get there?
10,
Okay, that was that.
9, 8.
Steve, save
Seven.
Cybertron. Steve saved Cybertron. This was Espen's note. Steve saved Cybertron because Ryan didn't.
We are done.
Oh gosh.
Mishama, I would highly recommend you arrange your notes, please.
All right. All right. So that is time up, but before, that's the end for that discussion, but as always, we're going to conclude it with our lovely stuff, as previously mentioned, the Tedros scale. For those who have not watched all the series, go back, I have a playlist with every video on it, but also one specifically for School for Good and Evil. In that, you have Tedros the Prince. He's a piece of shit. We hate him, and he's really annoying, so we rate everything on a Tedros scale. But instead this time we had more of a comparison between, who was it again? It was Sentinel.
It was Rian and Sentinel. So if you don't know
Rian and Sentinel.
He's basically the snake who claims, "Oh yeah, I am the rightful heir to the throne of Camelot, and I'm better than Tedros." Anyway.
And we actually ended up comparing those two more per se than Tedros because
they have more in common.
Yeah, I feel like there was more of like the self-promotion of like, I'm better than everyone else. And whilst Tedros does, I guess Tedros is more in, he doesn't think he's better than other people, he just thinks he's the only person who exists. And he's more bothered about how his life is going and how everyone else's life is going. But those two are always like, they're showing off. They're always like, I'm gorgeous, look at me. I'm meant to do this. And yeah. So that was where that comparison came in. So on the Rian, how the fuck you say his name, scale, instead of the Tedros scale today, we rate him a 10 out of 10. Because,
yeah, when you characters though, you know what? When you think about it, would you say that Rian's fake story and like how that writes the stories in the sky would be somewhat equivalent / similar to how Sentinel just has like the hologram announcement things and icon?
100%. It's just propaganda.
It really is.
It's self-propaganda. Now, of course, if you have stayed this long and you're not subscribed or you haven't liked or whatever, what are you doing? You've just watched almost an hour's worth of content. In fact, I'll check right now. Fuck, it's not showing me the time. You've watched too long.
I'm gonna do the
but
thing.
Also,
make sure you guys smash that subscribe button and hit the like button and hit the notification bell for more.
The way you do it, like in the middle of every fucking stream.
It's the perfect like OG YouTuber like voice. It's
all right. You know what? No, I can do. I can do better.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you like, comment, and hit that notification bell as you subscribe and join the Discord when you haven't. And be sure to stay tuned. Next 9 bajillion videos and 18 million fucking YouTube shorts. And I'll.
Yes, that was even better. But of course, yes. Like, subscribe to not only this, but other people. I've got everyone else's channels, Moona's, Callie's, Blookies, and Ackles, and also Umbruh's, because go subscribe to Umbruh. He just he's been dealing with us for too long.
Yes, I have.
Specifically me.
I never watched any one of your podcasts. I first want to apologize, but this is my first effort. I'm hearing you guys actually do a thing here, and it just gave me a fucking migraine.
Really?
Yes, because like I wanted to construct this like to have like an actual like flow, but then Moona cuts in with some shit that she wrote down. It's like,
well, if I knew we were going to put everything in a Google Doc, I would not have written down notes as we were watching the movie anyway, right? So you can't hear, but I just need that paper.
It's unbridled chaos. In the end, it's unbridled chaos. The only way to really make it properly structured is to have it's harder because there's 3 of us. That's really the issue at the end of the day. But
really, if it's just us two, there is more structure to it. Just go back and watch the other podcast, I swear.
Yeah, there's easier structure with less people.
Like, might I suggest you starting with the Dressmaker podcast?
Yeah, that one was very structured. That one was heavily heavily structured. I do a playlist, and it's in proper order, by the way, because I always have this big thing about, like, other YouTubers, like, when you go to do a podcast, watch a playlist, and it's in, like, the newest video to the oldest. I want to watch from the oldest to the newest because I've just started watching it. And it's really annoying because I have to click individually, not just watch through a playlist. I have it the correct way around in each episode in order. But yeah, also, we have a Patreon. It's free. It's in the description. We already have a suggestion there for a book. Like partway through reading it right now.
Oh, I haven't even started.
I sent you the link for it.
I know you did.
But yeah, put any suggestions, games, books, movies that you want us to make a random ranting video about. We'll do it because we're bored and we have nothing better to do. No.
Right now.
Yeah.
You know my list of things to do.
I have nothing better to be doing. But also, I do have some, like, separate ideas with some other people, because, obviously, once again, I'm just going to say it now, you guys have had Moona be here every single time. I've already read Percy Jackson's, sweetheart. Don't worry about it.
Oh, can I just add, this was a joke that you made, Espen. This was a joke you made while we were watching the movie, alright? So you remember the medic that was carrying the guy, like, oh yeah, participated. Yeah, that one. Her name was Lifeline. Anyway, you made the joke that she sounds like Siri.
Yes! Oh my god, she sounds exactly like Siri. It was freaky as shit. I was like, I got whiplash. But yeah, honestly, I just want to quickly put it out here for anyone who's here. I just want to put it out here because Moona's been here literally every single episode. I'm also working with some other people to, like, have episodes just between, like, me and one other person, because we just said that it was easier. Also to give Moona some breaks because she has her own shit to do. And dude, doing this, I don't.
I almost did not make it here.
Yeah, the point of me doing this on my channel is so because I have the time to do it every fortnight. Moona doesn't, so I feel bad. So we're gonna have a few episodes that may come up in the future without Moona being there, but it's just because it's really difficult.
You'll get someone to replace Moona.
Not every week. Moona will still be around because I'm forcing you to, and also you're fun and it's enjoyable. But yeah, sometimes you need time to work on your own stuff. Just as a side point, future reference. Yeah. Alright, I think that's pretty much it though, unless anybody has anything else they want to say. Speak now, or you will be silenced.
Can I just talk about, like, Sentinels? No, that was funny.
Go for it.
That was it.
That was it.
To say, please go to my channel, go to my community posts, and like click the Reddit link on it to watch the greatest fucking dub of the entire movie you've ever seen.
It is so funny, chat. I can confirm.
I still haven't seen it. I need to watch it. I really do.
Oh my, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. I'm an awful person because I went to go watch it on YouTube, but then it was gone.
Because YouTube sniped him. Hasbro. He's on Hasbro's hit list. Hasbro and Pound's hit list.
That was running on 349,000 views, and it was.
I'll go watch it after this. Promise.
You should watch it, and then we should do a podcast episode based, like, literally just on that video.
That's the behind the scenes footage of it all.
Hell yeah.
Let's just prove we don't do it.
We're the traitor. No,
but yes. That being said, Hasbro, please don't do anything bad for us. We love you. Yeah, this is nothing better but you. Yeah.
Wait, guys, if you ever want to buy a figure for Transformers 1, all the Studio Series ones are kind of fucking mid. Please get the Japanese exclusive Brave Commander, Optimus Prime, Orion packs, because that shit is really, really good. Please, do not buy any of the Studio Series ones. They look like fucking, they were pissed on.
Then I guess you don't want to hear that I may have already pre-ordered myself a Leader 1.
Okay.
Look, I just saw a Leader 1, I was like, gimme.
Okay,
Start playing the sad music.
No, because, dude, it's a Leader 1. I love a Leader 1.
You know what? You haven't used any of your fun new sound effects in this episode, and I'm very, very upset with you.
Well, I can't use them. I don't have Nitro.
Yeah, not anymore. But I
Yeah, are you
do!
serious?
Go ahead, do it. Do you want
Do it.
Please,
But I
please.
do. But I do. Which one do you want me to play?
Anything.
The one that you used to get my attention with. This is
Is
how
that
much
a for
context. He
everybody?
sends me an entire 5-minute long video of just this to get my
Yes.
attention.
Yes.
And then
For all
also,
the for all
if you don't
That's
know where
kinda
most
scary,
of us are from, if you don't know where most of us are from, this may give you a clue. Play the clip. Play the other one.
what the fuck? That's Heya. That's Heya. Fuck. Oh, we got 2 Hololive memes in this fucking in this fucking soundboard. That's crazy.
Dude, that's the
Alright.
Australia version. That's the Australia.
Shut up. Heya immediately says Ozora Subaru to me.
For anyone also who enjoyed Umbra being here, we did both of us kind of like geek out the other day about Marvel, so we were
Yeah.
possibly most likely 100% us to be
me.
doing a
Take me with you. Take me with you
I'm
and
not allowed to watch any
Moona.
Marvel movie until I see all in order from the very first
Yes.
one.
yeah, look.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If we
Yes.
can force
You said I didn't have
Moona
now
to
you
watch
said I
everything,
do.
Moona will be there too. But if we can't, it might just be Umbra and I, but we are going to go through Marvel up until Endgame because that's
everything
most of
after
the
that
good
was kind of
movies.
fucking mid.
I liked some of it. Some of it was shit, but some of it was pretty good. I feel like the TV shows fell off, but that's not
Spider-Man,
that's a
dude.
side point. That's not for today. I think
Like the
we've
Spider-Man
gone
movies
to
were
everything.
funny.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, I just haven't. The only post Endgame movies I've watched was No Way Home and what was it? The Guardians 3 movie. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched all of them. But yeah, aside from that, I think we're done for today unless anybody else once again has anything to quickly say. 1, 2,
Chat, any
3, silence,
questions?
great.
Any questions in chat?
All right. Any questions,
Think-
people? I'll give you
Any
10
questions?
seconds. 10.
No, not 10 seconds.
No.
For the
Nine.
six
They don't
people
like 12. They have like a 3 second delay, remember?
Seven.
Like even with the latency, they have a
Okay,
delay.
just start.
5.
Wait. Can you add 5 more seconds to it?
Oh, dude, we didn't talk about D16's eyes.
That's for
like the
another
easiest
time.
fucking detail that's the easiest detail you'd see in the entire movie.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know.
They made scenes to specifically show you his eyes are going more red. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my god, my phone just
there we
gave
go,
me
we
a
mentioned
screen
now, like,
time
at the
warning.
end. Here we go.
My phone just gave me a screen time warning.
That is funny.
I think that is a sign from somewhere, the universe.
It's a sign from Primus. Kidding.
Well, thank you, people, for coming along. I think we've covered everything, and if we haven't, then oh well. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you, Umbra, for being here. We definitely didn't force this upon you at all.
You probably
But
did.
technically,
It was
we're
never
planning
forced.
this like since January.
Yes, and it's like, you know what? Sure, why the hell not? I just didn't know it would be this chaotic. That's it.
Yeah,
You
it's
should've
always
put it on
chaotic.
the podcast. That's kind of on you, mate.
Okay. Well, next time when I
We'll
do
do that.
I'm probably gonna do a parody of this fucking podcast, but this time it's actually gonna
Yes.
it's gonna sound like a really, really well structured review, and it's gonna be in like some random Wait, I know. Oh yes, Umbra. Yes, that's an amazing idea. Okay.
But no, see, but the difference is it's funny this way.
I would love a parody.
It's funny.
I will do a parody of 50 minutes, and I will call it 50
100%.
bullshits. 50 bullshits, and then I will
Yes.
get my mod Danger Noodle to do a game review with me.
Yes,
And then-
do it,
and-
please.
and
I would
then-
love
and
that.
then- And
You
then
should
we would
make
do
it
a
a
game review of like
mini-series.
mini-series. No, it'll just be like a one joke thing. What? Danger Noodle, do you wanna make a game break on you wanna make a game
Yes,
break on
do it,
I wanna
please.
hug the gator?
It'll be
So
very
that we
amusing,
can
and then
carry
we
this,
can react
this
to it.
very podcast. So that I'm gonna also try to imitate Moon as much as I fucking can.
No,
This is what?
why do I feel like I'm just gonna be taking a bunch of shots from this?
You probably would be. It's the point of it.
I can already feel like I would just took negative 10 HP. Thanks.
This is me getting back at you for the shit you've done on the Portal stream. I hate you.
What? Oh, okay. That's fair. I had that coming for a long time. You said you would get back at me for that.
Sure,
and then you
very
never did.
unwilling participant right there.
So for anyone who doesn't know, during his Portal
Oh
stream,
shit, my earbud's actually dying. That's a second sign, people.
I convinced his chat to like not say anything to make them think his chat wasn't working.
Yeah. Espen, I won't make fun of Espen. She's cool.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make fun of you because you're cool, but he's going to absolutely mock the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, of course I'm cooler than you. I actually know who Hugh Jackman is, and I know Marvel movies.
Yes. Holy shit, Holy
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna leave at this point. Alright, cue the transition. Let's end this.
Alright. I think
Alright,
that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming along.
Bye.
Alright.
I'm done. See you. Bye.
See you, everybody, in a fortnight.
Alright. Yeah. See y'all, everybody.
Moona, you didn't know who Hugh Jackman was? Yeah, Moona. Why do you not know who the fuck Hugh Jackman is?